life before Talbot House Ministries was like sleeping in my minivan in a friend of mine's backyard.
I was trying to get a place for me and my daughters to stay, at the same time trying to go to school to do better, because all the jobs I was working at, I couldn't afford to pay rent or nothing.
Just walking 2.5, 3 miles a day one way to a bus stop to get into town to try to take care of things, trying to do something to have some semblance of a life after everything pretty much caved in.
It got to the point where I couldn't work and have somebody watch my kids, so I ended up losing my job.
I decided to come to Talbot House after basically weighing what options I had at the time, and I had such confidence in the program being a success. Everybody acted as if they knew that it was going to be, a graduation. Like there was no problem with me being able to piece my life back together.
The reason I decided to come to Talbot House, they was the only people that was willing to give me a chance. Everything they told me they was going to help me with, they did. And even when I wanted to give up on myself, they kept pushing me to keep going.
Talbot House Ministries is probably the most comprehensive care center for homeless people in our area.
Talbot House fills a very unique role of trying to find the people who want to get their lives reordered and delivering all the pieces that are necessary to make that happen.
We provide employment services, we provide help with housing, it provides emotional, physical, and spiritual help for people to get their feet back on the ground.
It's a full program of reestablishing lives, and every community needs to have not-for-profits that are in that business, and Talbot House squarely is.
We serve people from all walks of life, all cultures and creeds. So it's not just a particular person, it could be anybody. It could be your neighbor, it could be your son.
One of the things Talbot House Ministries does so well within the city of Lakeland is to help us on the areas of affordable housing. We have a critical shortage of affordable housing. We're working on getting 500 units in the next 4 years put into place. And so we look to them as a partner that not only allows us to have some wisdom on where to go with affordable housing, but also equips people to be able to live in those units through the vocational skills they train them to have.
Because of my caseworker, I was able to get certified for my CNA, so I could actually help people, which I always wanted to do. Now I have my own apartment. I have a 2-bedroom apartment, which Talbot House helped me get. They helped me with the lights, water, everything to get in. They even helped me get furniture for me and my kids, which I really appreciated.
Talbot House Ministries have changed so much for me. Through their help, I've learned to be able to budget. I went into a management position out of my job and become a shop foreman. When I first got into Talbot House Ministries program, I weighed over 500 pounds. I lost 140 pounds to the program. I literally probably would have died if it weren't for the program.
Talbot House is important to the community because sometimes people really need a fresh start and they really need help trying to do better for themselves and just don't know which way to go, or people around them really don't want to take the time out to help. If it wasn't for Talbot House, I probably would have still been homeless and lost.
I'm eternally grateful to Talbot House Ministries for giving me my life back.